Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nico and Bandy show. Now, as you may have expected, you thought we were going to have Reggie on this week, and last week he got in a little bit of a car accident, so basically he was like stuck at a hotel trying to figure out how to get to our studio, and he ended up taking a Waymo taxi, which might sound like a really great idea, but turns out AI is not very smart. The Waymo's been driving him in circles for hours. He's stuck inside the car, and no one knows what to do.
Yeah,
so
poor guy.
I don't know.
He's trying to reach like customer support, but no one's answering. So like his car
Waymo's
is just
taken
going in circles, man.
Yeah, he's like stuck in a roundabout, and the Waymo is like taking over his phone. He's taking over him. I've heard that he has to like run to the bathroom really badly, but he's been stuck in the Waymo for like 3 days. So God bless his soul. I hope someone finds him and saves Reggie.
Poor Reggie. We're gonna have him on the podcast eventually, but man, he's unlucky. Let's be real. Like he's got a bad luck following him around. Like this is kind of sad.
Yeah, he really does. So hopefully next week we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess with that said, let's just jump into things right away. So we've got some stuff coming up about Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, and a lot of people kind of assumed that these games were just like the ROMs and they were just thrown onto the eShop to buy, but there are actually a couple of things that have been changed. There is a slur that has been completely, I believe, just like removed or I guess ignored or whatever.
Yeah, basically like they added this profanity filter. So if you try to name your Pokemon or your trainer with a bad word that is part of this filter, they will just ignore you and the name won't even be shown or considered. Which is something new, I guess.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, it's weird. I really thought that it would have just been like a straight up ROM dump because technically if they make like changes to the ROM itself, they have to like reclassify it to the ESRB, which would have raised the rating because there is technically gambling, there's lottery, like mini games you can play in it. But I guess something like this doesn't really need to be like resubmitted to the ESRB, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And apparently telemetry's also been added, which is really surprising, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they actually need all of those infos for like a game that's 15, 20 years old. Like it's like basically this telemetry, it sends to Nintendo like your Pokemon team, your levels, the progress you're making, the battles you're doing, and they're just using all of this to analyze gameplay from various players, which isn't a new concept. Like most games actually do collect those things in the background and you're not aware of it. Like, especially for a multiplayer game, it makes sense because they want to see if people are hacking, cheating, or if weapons are balanced, how they can, fix those stuff. But for like a freaking ROM of Pokemon FireRed, like, why? What's the point? I don't know, man. I don't know why they need that.
Yeah, I don't really know either. I guess just because it probably gives the Pokemon Company a good idea of like how people are playing the older games, and they can probably use that data and apply it to like whatever's coming out next. So I guess like Pokemon Wind and Waves. I guess just like getting an idea of data from multiple different types of Pokemon games is good. Something that is actually really exciting, I think this has convinced me to get the game, is that you can actually access post-game events that you previously were not really able to do unless you actually physically attended the events.
Yeah.
So there's like some Pokemon in the game where you had to like actually go to a physical store like back in the day. And apparently you could just get them now in-game, which is pretty awesome. So I honestly think I'm going to end up getting at least one of these just for that, because I think that's really cool that you can do that.
Yeah, you got to join the club. Be one of us. One of us.
Nintendo needs more money. I'm going to give them another $20.
Yeah, everyone knows the Pokemon Company is in dire need of funds for their games. So please support little indie developer Pokemon Company. But yeah, those post-game events I never played. Well, as I mentioned, I never played Pokemon FireRed or LeafGreen. But yeah, people were a bit scared that they might not be able to complete their Pokédex because some legendary Pokemon were only accessed using those events. But now apparently you can actually complete the entire Pokédex. Like everything is given to you once you beat the Elite Four. So I don't know what that means because I've never played the game. I'm still playing it. I think I have like 3 badges. I'm heading to like Celadon City to beat the plant badge girl. I don't remember her name. Emily,
Erica?
I think. Erica, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go burn Erica with like my grow light, but that's the part I am at right now. But once I finish the
Nice.
game, I will try those post-game events, and that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm
Yeah,
stoked.
that is really
I'm
cool.
excited for the new content because well, the game is kind of new to me, but I played the original Pokemon Blue, so you know they're not new, but this post-game content will be completely new, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I owned FireRed as a kid, so I've already played it, but I never got a chance to do any of the event stuff.
Okay.
Because I think when I had the games, I'm pretty sure that's when I lived in. I think that's when I lived in Norway. So even if I wanted to attend any of the events, it would have been impossible for me to do because I wasn't in the right continent.
Yeah.
But there's that, and then apparently, if you accidentally KO a legendary Pokemon like a Zapdos, a Moltres, Articuno, Mewtwo, any of those, they'll respawn and you can try to fight them again, which is also new to the game. And I think that's great. That's like one of those things where it's kind of crazy that wasn't in the original game, because it's like if you accidentally kill the legendary Pokemon in the original, you just don't get it. So now that you can go forward again, I think that's pretty awesome.
Sorry, I'm dying here.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Like, especially if it's your first time playing Pokemon. Like, I remember back in the days, I didn't know what a legendary Pokemon was. So I just saw this big bird icon, and I was like, oh, it's a Pokemon. I'm going to defeat it. Oh, wait, it was legendary, and now there's no way for me to ever catch that guy? Like, ouch, that's heartbreaking. But now, at least they're giving you a way to fix that mistake. At least, like, save your game before attempting it. So that's yeah, I like that. That's a good change.
Yeah, I mean that's usually what you got to do anyway. Like I mean I still remember as a kid playing just like the original Pokemon Red and Blue. Like there was this day that I was trying to catch Articuno, and I found it, and I knew I needed a bunch of like Pokeballs. So I got like 50 Great Balls or 50 Ultra Balls, and I just kept chucking those things at it. But I didn't realize you're supposed to weaken it because I was scared of killing it. So basically, I would just like hit it a few times. Its damage was slightly lower. I'd throw all my Pokeballs at it. It wouldn't get caught, and I just did that for like hours, and eventually I got lucky.
Yeah.
So, it's cool.
They're
Like
brutal.
this is a thing now.
Yeah, I don't know if newer games still have those brutal legendary Pokemon fights, but like these OG fights, they were very difficult. Those Pokemon didn't want to get caught. It was like you had
the
to
catch
weaken
rate's
them.
super low.
Exactly.
It's like 2%. It's very, very low.
It was
You just got to
insane.
get lucky.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, this time it's gonna be easier, which is good, especially since like we learned that you can grab all of those Pokemon, send them to Pokemon Home, and have them in Pokemon Champion, which is coming out next month. So that's cool.
Yeah, but that's not all we got for Pokemon today. So we're going to be talking about Pokopia. And when I say we're going to be talking about it, I mostly mean Nico. Because I'll be honest, this week I have been busy working on the next 100% marathon video. I've had no time to play Pokopia.
No.
So, yeah, I want Nico to just kind of tell me what the game's all about. Is it worth the 70? Is it worth the game key card?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I went for the game key card. Funny that you mentioned it. I'm a
Let's
physical collector, even though that's like a fake physical thing. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I've only played for like 5 hours maybe last night, and I'm addicted, dude. This game is made for people that like Minecraft, that like Animal Crossing, that like those simple games that you can just play and chill. And there's so many things to do, basically. All of the Pokemons you meet, they have little quests for you to make their life better. And also there's a story that you advance by solving those requests that they have. But you can also like terraform your environment, add blocks, break stuff, and you can build your city the way you want. You can put little homes for your Pokemons. You can improve those homes, make them better looking. There's just so many things to do, and like I said, I've only been playing for like 5 hours, but I'm already getting lost, like doing all sorts of stuff instead of just going through the main quest. And yeah, these are the types of game I can quickly get addicted to. But yeah, it's really, really good. Like I feel like I'm gonna be playing this one for a while. I see why all of the critics were like positive about this game. It is really well made. It is very deep. Like, I don't know, man, how to describe it, but it really feels like a Minecraft, but with Pokemon characters and other stuff. And it's a good game. It's a good game.
That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty fun. It looks like a game that I could probably get into as well. It looks like it's a little bit faster paced than Animal Crossing as well, because that was something that I think that's a big reason why I didn't really get into Animal Crossing, because the game was just like way too slow paced. But this one, it looks like it moves a little bit faster, and there's still like a lot of things that you can do.
Like you have you have your daily requests, you have like your objective requests, but unlike Animal Crossing, you don't have to wait for the next day to see like the results of what you're doing, except for those daily quests, obviously. But all of the main story quests that you do, you can do them instantly. So that was one issue I had when I played Animal Crossing on Switch. Like I wanted to do more, but like everything that could be done during that day was done. So I just had to, stop playing, which is weird. Like when you want gamers to get hooked to your game, you kind of want to give them like more content, and you don't want to make them wait. But yeah, this one you can just keep playing and playing and playing, and it always has new stuff to give to you, new things to discover, new mechanics, and new Pokemons that will help you in your quests and have requests as well. So yeah, it's
how many Pokemon are in this game? Has it been confirmed yet? Because is it like 100 or 200 or something?
I don't know. I think I have met like 12 or 13 so far, and all different
You're still
ones.
at the beginning though.
Yeah, I'm really at the beginning, but like like I said, I played for 5 hours, and I'm just still doing like, not the tutorial obviously, but I'm still doing like the first part of the game, because there are some big doors that I notice, and when you try to enter those doors, like right now I can't, because I'm not a good enough trainer. So what is behind those doors, I have no idea. I also like saw like a big ocean, but right now I cannot swim, so I can't cross. I can't go see what's on the other side. There's a broken bridge, but I don't have the recipe to build bridges yet, so I cannot go explore. So like I said, this game seems to be very huge, and there's gonna be a lot of content. Like I also got this week, I got Resident Evil. It finally arrived in the mail. And I just
nice.
I just put it on the backlog. Like I put it in the shelf, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Resident Evil, I want to play you, but man, this Pokemon Pokopia game, it's gonna
have to wait.
Yeah, this one's gonna keep me busy for like a few weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely play it at some point. I just have not had much of a chance to do so.
Yeah, there's
recently, but
so many games to play right now, so many good titles coming out as well. And we still don't have like a proper Nintendo Direct. So once we get, Tomodachi Life and the new Yoshi game, and that Mario Bros. Wonder DLC, once we have those 3 titles, I think we don't have anything from Nintendo that was announced. So, but like,
I think Yoshi will be like May, probably.
Yeah, probably. So after that,
what they're probably gonna do like a June Direct.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine like this month they have this game. They got Mario Wonder 2 dropping, and then April they have Tomodachi Life. Then Yoshi's probably May.
Yeah.
They'll probably do like some sort of like official trailer, or like a release date trailer or something, like sometime this month. Like, hey, it's coming out May 12th or whatever. And then at that point it's like, okay, well now they're kind of like out of games. Here's the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, exactly. They might even shadow drop like a game like Splatoon Raiders in June, because like we said, Splatoon games are typically summer games. So I could see that, but after that we don't know anything, and yet I kind of don't. I want a Nintendo Direct. Don't get me wrong. I love the feeling, but I kind of don't need a Nintendo Direct right now. I have like so many games on my backlog.
Yeah, I'm fine to play. Honestly, like I have really just been trying to go through my backlog. Like this week, I played Katamari Damacy. Have you ever heard of that? It's that weird like ball rolling game.
Yeah, you roll the thing around.
Yeah, I tried that out for a little bit. That was really weird. You literally just like pick up stuff around the world that you're in, and the bigger your ball gets, the bigger the objects you can collect. It's very, very unique. And then I also started to go through. I bought a bunch of like collections for all the Castlevania games, so I was trying out a few of those as well this week. And then I've still been playing Plants vs. Zombies.
So classic.
Like, yeah, I guess like really the point is like I'm working on the backlog this year a little bit, and I'm still working on games for like videos, so like I'm fine waiting for a direct. If it's not till
Yeah.
June,
It's okay.
whatever. Like it'll be here in 5 seconds anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's all good. Yeah.
But yeah, if you are if you have a big backlog and you want even more games to add to your backlog, we might have something for you, because this week we had the Indie World presentation, which is basically
yes.
Nintendo Direct for indie devs. And I don't know if you've watched it.
I've watched parts of it. I think the main game, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was called. It was the very first game where you're like the huge bus.
Yeah, Densha Attack.
It's like called like exactly, Denshin Attack. That game, that was actually a really good one to start with. That looks so cool. You're just like playing as a huge bus, and you're just like doing tricks off of like grind rails. And I absolutely love the style of the game. It is super clean looking.
It looks really good, and it looks
that
pretty
actually
fun.
looks super fun. Yeah, I think out of all these, I will probably end up getting that one eventually. That one does look cool.
I think there's a demo right now out for Nintendo Switch.
There is a
2.
demo.
So yeah, I need to try it, because we have footage right now on the screen, and it looks insane. Like, it makes no sense. You're like a big train, and you just fight a big building in like Japan. Like, what were they smoking when they came up with that? It's amazing,
it's so
dude.
over the top. Yeah,
I
love
it,
how over
dude.
the top it is.
Over the top games are like games I really like. I don't know if you've played the Bayonetta series, but this game goes
I've played the
crazy.
second one.
Yeah, this game just makes no sense. Like, you're just gliding in the air, then all of a sudden there's a big train coming from the sky. You jump. It's just dumb ideas put besides each other, and then it makes a masterpiece. So that's how I felt about Densha Attack as well.
Yep. Yeah, but beyond that, there wasn't really much I really cared for. I'm like, it's just more indie stuff.
Like, Heave-Ho 2 is coming out. I've heard the first one was like good. Like, I don't know, you control little guys and you just swing around. It looks like, one of those games, those clumsy game, like, Overcooked or Moving Out, or those games that have, like, I'm not gonna say bad controls, because I don't want to insult the controls, but technical and difficult.
It's a physics-based simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was reading the chat during the presentation, which is a bad idea. I never do that. But for this game, chat was actually excited. They were like, "Oh yeah,
the first Heave-Ho. I don't know how popular the first one was, but I have heard of it. So the fact that I've heard of the game and I knew that this was a sequel right away, I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. They're doing like another one.
Yeah. So that was a neat surprise, coming out to Nintendo Switch 2. And probably Nintendo Switch 1. I mean, those graphics probably do not need... Oh, yeah, okay. Nintendo Switch 2.
It's a very, very basic game. Yeah, it could definitely run on both.
Exactly. They ended the presentation with a game called Blueprints, which I have no idea what it is, but I read the comments, I did a little bit of research, and apparently it's a great puzzle game. It's a roguelike puzzle game. So you kind of solve a puzzle, and then there's multiple doors that you can pick, and depending on the doors you open, you get a different puzzle or a different type of puzzle, which is a cool mechanic. Like, I played a couple roguelikes, and they're really fun. So, but also...
Oh, yeah, I like roguelike games. I've been playing bit of Balatro this year as well. It's pretty fun.
That's the card game, right? Balatro?
Yeah. It's the roguelike poker game. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can... It seems like you can combine roguelike with pretty much anything, so...
Yeah, pretty much.
At first, roguelike were mostly like first-person shooters or battle games where you would get new power-ups, but now you have roguelike puzzles. So, yeah, Blueprints is available now, so I think it's like $20 or something. But yeah.
That's cool. It looks like there's this game that I played years ago called We Were Here, and it's a co-op puzzle game where basically you and someone else is like trapped in like a house, and you kind of have to like solve puzzles in the different rooms and give each other clues to like figure a way out of the house. So it kind of looks like a similar idea to that.
Okay. Well, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I might try it eventually, but like I mentioned, the backlog is already huge. So
yeah, I mean, out of all these games, I would probably only try Densha Attack, but I think that's about it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got that, and we have a bit more Mario Galaxy news. Thankfully, we have more merchandise to talk about. Thank God. We've been on that streak for like a month. But first, we know the runtime for Mario Galaxy, and it's basically the same as the original movie. An hour, 38 minutes, which is only 6 minutes longer.
What do you mean the same?
It's first one.
6 more minutes. Imagine
right.
the stories you can tell, the lore in 6 minutes, man. It's... Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wanted to point
that
out.
probably means that the movie is going to be super rushed again. That was like my only like real problem with the original movie. Like, I think the average moviegoer isn't really going to like these movies that much unless you're like really familiar with the Mario franchise.
Yeah.
And this kind of looks like it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be just chock full of really fun references and callbacks to previous games. But in terms of actually telling a compelling story, like it'll be fine. It's just gonna be rushed really, really quickly.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be the same thing as the first one, especially with all of the previews and the trailers we've seen.
Yeah,
it seems to be the same type of game, which is not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I freaking love the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but yeah, as you said, if you're looking for a deep story, well, this is not where you'll find it.
You're not gonna find it. Yeah,
but also, I mean, it's a freaking Mario movie. Like, this is meant for like the entire family and everyone. You got to keep it simple so that kids are entertained, and like just switching style every 2 seconds that keeps everybody entertained. So I can see why they're doing
like
that.
it's Mario, so like I don't really care that there's not gonna be much of a story to it. Like, that's fine. Like, I mean, kids movies can have really compelling stories. Like I know like How to Train Your Dragon is a really good one that tells a very like meaningful story, and it's a kids movie. But a movie like this where it's like, yeah, it's Mario. Like, no one plays Mario games for how compelling the story is.
Yeah.
So I can't really expect that from the movie itself. I'm just really curious like what all the new characters are going to be like and what kind of like references they're going to add in, because it looks like it's going to be a lot of stuff just from what they've been showing off in the trailers. So that's cool.
It seems to be packed with stuff. Not only Super Mario Galaxy, but Super Mario Odyssey. Even Yoshi is here now, and he seems to be playing like a big role. So 1 hour and 38 minutes long. This is not gonna be long enough to fully cover everything. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But as you said, it's gonna be very fast paced. But you know what is not fast-paced? Eating cereals, because you do it during the morning. No, I don't know. That segue was so bad. But basically, merch of the week.
That was great. Yes.
Merch of the week.
We've got Lucky Charms
and
Trix cereal.
Oh my god.
These actually look really good. I'm not gonna lie. This makes me, like I said, once the merch starts like showing up all the different food items and like the Old Spice, I'm getting all of it so I can try it all on the podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm afraid like most of these are gonna be exclusive to the States, so I will not get to try them, which sucks.
Maybe.
But I'll try them with you. Like you'll try them.
Dude,
and give me your opinion.
If you really want any, I'll mail some of it to you.
Nah, that's okay. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Galactic marshmallows. It does sound interesting, but it also sounds like it's the same gosh dang thing.
It's probably the same. I doubt there's any different to any of these cereals. It's just, here's Mario on the box. There you go.
Yeah. But it's a Lucky Charm. But yeah, that's the product we have this week. Sadly, the only one. Like last week, we had like clothing. We had the Feastables. We had like the Old Spice, deodorant. But this week, it's pretty chill. Only cereals. I'm going to try to dig for more next week. Hopefully, we get something like completely crazy, like a Super Mario Galaxy movie car or something.
Well, honestly, next week I should have at least some of this stuff, because it's supposed to be rolling out pretty soon to stores. So we'll see. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be looking later today, and I'll also look next week.
I mean, the movie's coming out in like 3 or 4 weeks? It's April 1st. So
it's less than a month away.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like 3.5 weeks. It's got to be coming out soon.
So yeah, if they want to, promote the thing, like, you got to give me the cereal. How else am I going to know there's a Mario movie coming out if I don't have my freaking strawberry cosmic
if I don't see it at Walmart, how do I even know?
How do I even exist, dude? All right.
Yes, we've got that. But that's not it for... well, I guess that is kind of it for Mario Galaxy. But I guess moving on to another movie, we have Sonic the Sonic 4 movie, or the fourth Sonic movie, whatever you want
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. Production for it, or I guess filming for it, has started this week, which is pretty cool. And they showed off a teaser trailer with Amy Rose's hammer. So if you stuck around for the end credits in the third Sonic movie, Amy as well as Metal Sonic are both teased.
Okay.
So yeah, they're both going to make some sort of impact to the movie. I imagine Amy will end up being a fairly popular character.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for this. I really liked the third movie a lot. So I hope this one is as good as that one.
Yeah, I've only watched the first two. Like, I watched the first one with you back in, like, Boston. I think during PAX. We went, like, to the movies and watched the first Sonic movie.
We did? Oh, that's right. We did. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like, that's the only time I saw this first one. And I think I saw the second one, like, here at home. But I have yet to see the third one. But I guess I'm going to have to catch up if I want to understand the whole plot behind the fourth one, you know? But those are good movies. Like, I really enjoyed the first one. It was simple. It was good fun. It's a good one.
Well, I love the third one because the actual Sonic characters are in the movie significantly more than the human characters, and it made it so much better.
Yeah.
So I really, really liked it a lot. So I'm excited to see where this one goes.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have like Jim Carrey again to play Eggman. Like, I don't know what happened at the end of the third one. Like, I don't know if he dies. I don't want to spoil anything.
No, he's still in. Oh, he's definitely still there.
Okay,
I'll say that.
Because like supposedly, like Jim Carrey is no longer acting. Like he retired from acting, but then he saw the script for Sonic 3 and was like, you know what, I'm coming back. So I don't know if they're gonna try to get him back again for the fourth one. Because I cannot
it's going to be sad when he's done.
I cannot see a Sonic movie without him.
Yeah, like he really does. Like, especially like the first and second movie, he kind of saved them, to be honest. So, and he's great in the third one. It's like the overacting is so over the top in the third movie. I love it.
Okay.
So I hope he's in this one.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be. Like, that would be weird to not have him. Just to conclude at least the fourth one, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I hope they get him in there too.
Yeah. Okay. We had some new updates for your favorite apps, starting with Nintendo Music. Yay! If you're still using that app, all two of you, if you're still using that app,
that's right.
Kirby Air Riders has been added to Nintendo Music. We already had a couple tracks to tease the game, but now the entire soundtrack featuring 114 tracks is available to listen. That's a lot of tracks for a game that is just, a bunch of Kirby characters, flying and racing. But it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is good to see. It's still kind of perplexing how Nintendo still hasn't added the Mario Kart World OST.
Yeah.
And I don't think they've added Donkey Kong Bonanza yet either. But at least they're finally starting to do this, because like the music app makes way more sense when you release the music alongside the game coming out, or at least very shortly after.
Yep.
Like, I can understand not dropping the OST the day of, but maybe like a week or a couple weeks after would also be totally fine. So that's cool that like all these songs are out now.
Yeah, because you don't want to spoil like the final boss or the final section.
Yeah.
So waiting a couple days, I'm okay with. Maybe even like a week or two. But Kirby Air Riders released in November? Or was it the December game? No, December was Metroid. November was Hyrule, or what was it?
Yeah,
Kirby?
November was Kirby and Hyrule. It was both.
Well, November, so now we are in March. So like 4 months later? Really, Nintendo? Why? Why?
I mean, it's better than they have been doing, I guess. I mean, they haven't released Hyrule Warriors yet on Nintendo Music.
But
I
also
haven't done Metroid Prime. No, wait, maybe they did do Prime 4. I don't remember. I looked at the app a week ago because I was curious like what they added, and it's still kind of barren.
Yeah, they always add like one new game every 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, they added Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen last week. Now this week it's Kirby Air Riders, but no Pokemon Pokopia for some reason. So I don't know. The schedule, the release schedule makes no sense. It feels like they're just picking random games and they're like, okay, release this one. Okay, release this one. Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. The drip feed is just stupid. Yeah, it really is.
It killed the app for me. Like, basically, using YouTube Music.
Maybe 5 years from now, when it actually has all the music, maybe I'll use it then. but I'm not going to
Yeah.
use it now.
I
But
don't-
yeah, that's not all.
I think it's gonna
We
take
also
more
got-
than. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what were you going to say? It's going to take more what?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna take more than 5 years. Like if we look at the catalog for like
Oh,
the
yeah,
NES,
yeah.
SNES, N64, it's been like what 8 to 9 years since the Switch exists, and we still don't have Super Smash Bros on Nintendo 64.
That's true.
Why? Like, is there a reason? But yeah,
I don't know.
That's it for Nintendo Music, but that's not it for updates. Nathan's
Yeah,
gonna tell you
I
all
was
about
just going to
it.
bring up that Nintendo has basically announced their Mario Day drops, and it's going to be Mario Clash and Mario's Tennis on Virtual Boy, as well as Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance. This has to be, I think, the most underwhelming thing they could have possibly done for like Mario Day. Like
so
seriously,
ass.
2 Virtual Boy games, and then like Mario vs. Donkey Kong is like a decent game, but like they just released a Switch remake like 2 years
Yeah.
ago. So like, who cares?
Yeah,
what are we
like-
doing?
They have to have something else planned, and they're just not telling us because this makes no sense at all.
This is
Like,
so stupid. I remember a couple years ago they did Mario Tennis and Mario Golf on Game Boy Color. And at least like those are like unique games compared to the other Mario Sports titles we've been getting over the past like generation. So at least like there's that, but like there's really nothing compelling here whatsoever.
yeah, and especially like you said, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, they have a remake on Switch
Yeah.
with better graphics. Like, of course, you might still want to play the original, and that's neat, but that's their big drop for Mario 40th anniversary. That's it. That's the thing.
It's not much. Now, there are some game sales, and actually something I would recommend if anyone hasn't picked up Mario and Luigi Brothership yet, it's $30. It's going to be $30, I think, starting March 8th for like a week.
That's a good price.
So that's actually, for that game, that is a great price. So if you haven't gotten it yet and you've been curious to try it, definitely check that out. And then I think the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake is also going to be $30.
Okay.
So pretty decent. You know what's interesting, too? The Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition will be going on sale for $60 instead of $80. So it's
Well-
basically just like getting the Jamboree TV for free, essentially.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. But I don't know, man. I can't help but feel a bit underwhelmed by those announcements. I feel like it's kind of they
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo doesn't care about the anniversaries. It's just they're very forward thinking. They just don't really care about this stuff. I
Yeah.
think they're just like throwing people a bone. Like, why don't you care about the 40th Zelda anniversary? Nintendo's like, why do you guys care so much about it? We're just trying to make new games here. That's all that
Yeah.
really matters to us.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah. So
But,
I got the freaking Virtual Boy. It's right there behind. So of course I'm gonna try Mario Clash and the other one, Mario Tennis.
Mario's Tennis.
Mar-
yeah, you
yeah.
didn't even remember it. That's how unremarkable this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those two games. It's gonna be a good 10 minutes of great gameplay. I have a feeling. And
Sure will.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I'm just not gonna bother with. I mean, I played the Switch remake. I'm not gonna go back
Yeah.
and play the
It's
GBA.
just the same thing.
Same
Yep.
game, same music, same everything. Different cutscenes, but
Mhm.
like if I want to watch the cutscenes, I can go on YouTube. So yeah, I'm not gonna even bother with that.
Exactly.
Cool. Thanks for the updates, Nintendo.
But at least we do have a more exciting update coming up for
Ooh.
Mario Kart World, potentially. It looks like Nintendo accidentally leaked that Bob-omb Blast is coming to the battle mode,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Like this is
it's-
oh wait, you can't see it because I'm just gonna hide you on the corner for 2 seconds. But
Oh,
wait,
yeah, that's
I hit
fine.
myself. You see the battle mode right there? It's just like the icon is showing a balloon and a coin, which makes sense because we're the only 2 battle modes in Mario Kart World are the balloon one and the coin rush.
And Coin Runner, yeah.
But Nintendo announced new like challenges. What are those, like events? I think
They're like events or something,
Yeah.
for Mario Day.
And I never participated in those events like at all, so I don't even know how they work.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
yeah, we have like 3 different events: a VS race, a coin runners, and a knockout tour. But like you said, if we scroll down here and we zoom enhance, do you see the
Computer
icon?
enhance.
Computer enhance this icon. Look at that
Yep.
battle icon. Do you see something different on that one?
Oh, yeah, it's Bob-omb Blast is coming, which, like, it's not that surprising. I mean, we'll probably also get Shine Thief and Renegade Roundup eventually. for Mario Kart 8. I guess they just weren't ready somehow, even though the game was in development for like a decade. But like, whatever. They're coming, so that's cool. I don't think it's enough to get me back into the game. I'm still waiting for them to do an update where you can just play original tracks online with no intermissions whatsoever. That will get me back to playing personally. But the Bubble Blast, at least, that'll be nice to see, like, return.
That's going to be cool, but also if this is the only update they release, this is also going to be a bit underwhelming. Like, I hope that if they shadow drop, like, the Bum thing, they also shadow drop, I don't know, 200cc or a new track or something. I don't know. I have high hopes. I feel like this game is really... Like, it's sold well, obviously, because of it was a package deal with Switch 2. Like, it was a good deal. But I have a feeling like no one plays this anymore. No one talks about Mario Kart World anymore. And it just, a lot of people I know just went back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is saying a lot, actually.
That is crazy. Yeah, and you know what's weird? Because, like, I think back to, like, the Switch 1 era, and I was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for months, like a very, very long time. Because, like, there was just playing the online was just really, really fun. And I think I could have a lot of fun with the online mode if they would just offer the option to be able to not play any intermissions whatsoever. Like, as soon as they do that, I'm back into it. Like, legitimately.
Same. Like, it should be an option.
I'm just waiting.
Like, I don't know. Everybody's complaining and asking that. And I get it. They worked hard on the world. They worked hard on the intermission tracks. I get all of that. And that's why we have the free roam mode, to see it all and be amazed by it. But if I want to play a freaking track, I want to do 3 laps on freaking Mario Circuit, okay? I don't want to go to a freaking highway, then drive under a bridge, and then do, like, Mario Circuit for, like, 2 seconds and be done with it. Like, that's not it. So, please, Nintendo... It's a shame Reggie couldn't make it today.
Whenever you want to change it, Nintendo, you will bring back so many people.
Yeah, that's why we want to have Reggie on the podcast. We could discuss this with him. So once Reggie gets out of his freaking Waymo car, he might help us, reach Nintendo of Japan and have those changes being made. But I think right now we are stuck playing intermission tracks for the rest of our lives, pretty much.
Or I'll just play anything else but that game. So
yeah,
whenever you want to change Nintendo,
I strongly recommend this little game here, Pokemon Pokopia. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can play Pokopia. Resident Evil 9 just came out. You can play your backlog, like I've been doing. You can do anything but play this game where you're like almost forced to play intermissions when you're playing online.
Which is a shame because the game looks and plays so well. It's so polished.
I know.
You can
see
the
best control in Mario Kart by a mile, and it's the best looking one. Character roster is incredible.
Yeah.
But of course, it's just like, let's just make it impossible. Or not impossible. Let's make it very hard for you to just, like, have fun playing the regular tracks.
Yep.
Like,
why would you play the way you want?
So ridiculous.
No.
No, you're not. You have to play it our way. That's just how they think.
It sucks.
Just insane.
Hate that. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll move on to Capcom. Now, they had you said like a direct or something. I did not watch this. Like I said, I was really busy working on the video this week.
Yeah, they called
I have no idea what was even announced.
Yeah, the Capcom Spotlight presentation. Look,
okay,
I don't really care for like certain companies' spotlights, but Capcom, they've been on a roll. Like, they've been supporting the Switch 2. They've been releasing bangers, and they revived Mega Man finally. So I was like, okay, let me see what you have in store. And the presentation was okay. Not gonna lie, it was pretty decent. But yeah, I got, like, what I liked the most was Pragmata. Obviously, we discussed this earlier, but this game is coming out on Switch 2. It looks really cool. You play as this, space guy, and you have your little AI companion, the little girl, and you have to shoot down those robots, and you also have to hack them at the same time. So, you have to divide your attention in two, like shooting and hacking all at once. I played the demo, which is called Pragmata Sketchbook. Fantastic. So, the game is coming out next month on, I think it was April 24th. But what this trailer showed us is that the game is now coming out April 17th. So 1 week early. So, look, this is the part on the trailer. It says coming April 4th. And like she says, sorry. So you feel like it's going to be delayed. But no, that was a bait. It's actually coming out
really
earlier.
Cool. That's
really
very
neat.
rare. What other? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did that as well, I think. Because wasn't that game supposed to come out like 2018, and instead it dropped December 2017?
That's possible. I don't remember, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There was some like big Switch 1 game that also got pushed forward, or maybe it was like the Mario Kart DLC or something. I don't remember, but yeah, something got pushed forward like a month. It was like, whoa, what the heck? You're done already?
Yeah, it's always surprising. Like, we are getting used to games being pushed back for, better development and stuff, or bug fixing or whatever. But a game, I have a feeling the game is ready. If they're willing to release it a week earlier,
it's
probably
done
already
already.
gold. It's ready. They're just shipping it to stores. And so that's kind of cool. I already pre-ordered my physical copy at GameStop, so that's pretty exciting that I'm going to be able to play it a week earlier. But funny thing that happened, I guess Nintendo wasn't ready, like the eShop wasn't ready for that case to happen. So basically, if you pre-ordered Pragmata digitally via the eShop, well, now your pre-order will be canceled. They cannot change the date for some reason, so they have to refund. I don't know, like Xbox can do it, Steam can do it, PlayStation can do it, but Nintendo, they're too busy doing intermission tracks for freaking Mario Kart, so they can't fix that.
That's so silly.
So yeah, the Pragmata account. Oh wait, I think I even have the tweet. They tweeted all existing digital pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 in North America and Europe will be canceled. So please pre-order them again.
Oh my god, dude, they probably missed out on so much money doing that.
Yeah, and I've heard that in Japan it's not even releasing April 17. Like, they're not even changing the date in Japan. So
oh wow.
This is weird. I don't know. I don't get it, but I mean, I'm still excited because I'm picking it up physically, so I don't care.
See, I feel like they should have just kept the release date for Switch 2. It's like, if you got it on Switch 2, sorry, we can't change it without forcing a cancellation. You're gonna have to just wait a week. I feel like that would have just made more sense at that point. But
you know what? I would have been pissed because I'm planning to get it on Switch 2. So if I would see all my friends on PS5 playing it, and then I'd have to wait a week, I'd be a bit pissed off. So I guess just this is
pretty annoying.
The solution they came up with. Just cancel everything and please pre-order again. But it's so stupid. Like, it makes no sense to cancel them all, but that's the way it is. I'm sure this will force Nintendo to, the eShop developers, they will probably see this as a bug that needs fixing for the future. So
probably
it's kind of funny. Also, what they announced that is coming to Switch 2 is Mega Man Dual Override. Well, the game was already revealed, it was already announced, but this new
now this is what I'm super excited for.
Yeah, this is the only reason I wanted to watch this Capcom Spotlight, because I was like, okay, we're getting more Mega Man, and yesn't, like, we did get some Mega Man stuff, but we also didn't. So, the trailer on screen right now is basically the early trailer we already had, the only gameplay we've seen. So I was expecting, to learn more. But no, what this presentation actually focused on are the new Robot Masters. But
that's cool.
Not the new Robot Masters that they designed, but the 8th Robot Master, which is designed by a fan. So I didn't know, but they held a contest. And now they have the final 6 designs, and I think we have to vote on the one we want the most. So that's kind of cool, actually. Like, this is
really neat.
This is a weird thing to focus on, like when you're expecting new gameplay, but this is pretty neat. So we have Cleanser Man right there.
That one's funny.
Yeah,
they did something like this for I forget what Mega Man it was. It was one of the NES ones where they had fans design one of the Robot Masters.
I think they had a contest in Nintendo Power.
Yes, I don't remember which Mega Man it was, though. I think it was 5 or something like that.
But yeah, that's kind of cool that they kind of redid that for that new Mega Man. Recycle Man. That's kind of cool.
That one's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's really neat that they're bringing that idea back. Like someone gets to design one of the Robot Masters.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very, very cool.
Cactus Man. But
that one looks silly. Yeah, that's neat.
That's kind of cool. So one of those 6 Robots Masters will be in the new Mega Man, and
nice.
that's all they said about Mega Man. Basically, we've seen the.
It's probably still pretty early in development. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
for sure. Like those are the other robot masters that they shown, but we only see their shadows, so we have no clue what they are. They could be anything for that matter. But that's
Yeah.
cool. It means the game is being developed and they're putting love into it, which is good. Like the Mega Man series deserves all the love because it's great. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So yeah, after that they discussed like the whatever X anniversary of Resident Evil. I don't know if it's like 15, 20, 25. I don't know, but apparently Resident Evil is turning 20 or something this year, so they talked about this
Okay.
a bit. They're going to have like
I think 25, because I know those games started on like the PlayStation 1, and that came out in the late 90s.
Yeah, that would
So
make
probably like
sense.
25th anniversary.
So they're gonna have like a Universal theme park ride, which is based on Resident
Whoa.
Evil.
Okay, that's
so
actually pretty nuts.
let's see if I have footage. Like it's an Unreal shooter, so I don't know. It's
Oh,
gonna
that's cool. Okay,
probably
that's
with
actually
virtual
sick.
reality goggles or such.
Yeah, or like AR or something. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's.
I'll have
Oh.
to check that out. Oh, it's an arcade
Oh, it's an
machine.
arcade. Well, okay, maybe I mixed
Okay,
up those
that's
two things.
Sick.
So they're
That's
gonna have the
sick.
arcade, but they're also gonna have something for like a theme park. I did remember seeing that. That's a
Okay.
concert. Yeah. Oh, that's the 30th. There you go. 30th anniversary.
Oh, it's
So
30th anniversary. Okay.
they're gonna have special concert of scary.
I'm
Resident
forgetting
Evil
that it's
things.
2026. It has been 25 years since the late 90s.
Yeah, it's been a while. They also talked
Yeah.
more about the generation pack that includes RE7, 8, and 9, which is the one I got for Switch 2. And after that, the other two games, I don't know, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, and then a fighting game, probably Street Fighter. I wasn't as interested and excited about these because I don't really play them, and I don't
Okay.
I don't even know if they were announced for Switch 2. But they also ended the presentation with Monster Hunter Stories 3. So I don't know if you've played Monster Hunter Stories 1 or 2, but the third one,
I have not.
yeah, it's coming out soon. So
Nice.
that was it for the Capcom Spotlight, pretty much. That's all I cared about. Mostly Mega Man and Pragmata, which looks and plays fantastic.
Yeah. Well, that's cool to at least hear a bit more about both of those games.
Yeah, I kind of like, not gonna lie, like I miss E3 sometimes. Like I miss having to fly to an event and see those conferences and get excited in June. But having all of those different companies now hosting their own little directs online at random times during the year, I kind of dig that. I like that that they do that. Like it's pretty interesting that more and more companies are following the path of the Nintendo Direct. So yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense for someone like Capcom because they do have a lot of games in development. So
Yeah.
it's neat.
Yeah. Banger games.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we'll briefly talk about the Kirby Air Rider amiibo.
Yeah.
So these are actually brand new ones. These are ones that haven't even been shown off yet. So yeah, it's Sword Kirby, and then I don't remember what his name is. It's like
It's
Nebula or
Noir
something.
DDD Amiibo. Noir.
Yeah, that's right.
That means black in French. So, it's the dark DDD.
Yeah, I know he's one of the bad guys in the game, but yeah, I mean I guess it's cool to see more of these. I think they cost like $50 or $55 or something. So it's like again, I'm not buying them. I'm not buying them until they're on sale. It's just not happening.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. It's funny though that the boxes they changed them to make them smaller. So now the Kirby
Yeah.
Amiibo and the DDD Amiibo is on top of the ride, but the previous ones, the previous Kirby Air Riders Amiibo, they had the character on one side, the vehicle on the other. So why did they decide to change it now? I don't know.
To save money.
I don't
that's
care.
Why.
Save
it's
money.
Less plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic to put on the shelf. Meaning, when you print thousands upon thousands of them, it saves lots of money. That's why.
So obviously, if they're saving all that money, you're saying that those amiibos will not be as expensive, right? Right?
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Yep. So they're gonna save money, not us. But if you love Kirby Air Riders and you love having more of those super cool amiibos, well, here's 2 more for you.
There you go. Yeah, and now we have something that is honestly just funny. I think this should be the title for the video. we want to
Yeah.
talk about Super Mario Titans.
Wow,
Oh my God! It got leaked. The new 3D Mario game.
Let's go.
Said
I
no one
can't
ever.
believe we're not starting the podcast with this because
we
it's
should
so
have.
real and so legit. It's totally not AI generated. I love it.
No. Okay, you know what's funny though is one of these screenshots that I saw, it was literally just Mario in Neo Bowser City. Someone went into a Switch emulator, did camera they did a camera control, and they just changed the angle, and then they put a Cape Mario inside Neo Bowser City. It's so stupid. Like, and the thing is, I don't even know, this might not even be AI generated. This might be just reusing the 3D World engine. This is the screenshot. This is literally Neo Bowser City. It's
Dude, it's
what are
legit.
you doing?
It's legit. Reggie told me.
So stupid. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, like I said earlier, I like the idea of having a 3D Mario bringing back the Mario World cape and being able to like glide around the world. I think that's a cool idea. But like, obviously, this is so fake and stupid.
Yeah.
No.
Why would
Like, what the hell?
Bowser?
Yeah, the
What is
Bowser
wrong?
Jr. render is awful. That it literally looks like a YouTube Kids thumbnail. That's what it reminds me of. It looks so bad.
It's so amazing that this became used. Like, you know what? Imagine
Because
like
it's so horrendously awful. That's why.
it is awful, but it is also pretty awesome. Like all of the Mario characters being superheroes and titans and
Yeah.
oh man, this is so dumb. I kind of want it to be true, you know?
I want it to be real now. Like, it's not real. It's not happening, but God, I want it to be real. I want buff Mario, buff Superman Mario.
Yeah, this one. Oh,
That shot is so funny. Like
this has to
looks
be on
like-
the thumbnail.
what was? Oh yeah, I saw a reply to one of the tweets. You know, like the episode of SpongeBob where he like gets like the fake buff arms,
Yeah.
or like the fake pink buff arms. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It's just Mario's head on a buff body. It looks so dumb.
Ah, it's so amazing, dude. With the big like M, like it's a superhero. It's
Yeah.
Buff Mario will return in Avengers Endgame. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
this
it's
we
pretty
I
funny.
just wanted to bring it up because of how funny it was. But like for real, imagine if we're just like memeing on this thing and it actually becomes real and this
Oh my
is the
God!
game
If
we're
it's
getting.
actually real, I'm gonna just laugh. Be like, there's no way that Nintendo's actually doing this.
So please, Nintendo, do it. It looks amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well,
Yeah.
that's all we had for this week. It was a bit of a slow news week, but we still managed to get some pretty interesting topics, which is great. And
Yeah, but we decided to do something a little bit different this time. So I think like last week, I brought up the idea of like Switch 2 edition boxes for
Yeah.
like other games that aren't even on the Switch. So then I made one for like Wii Sports plus Wii Sports Resort. And it was really fun to do. So I thought, you know what the heck? Let's make another. Yeah, that's the one that I made.
that's the one you
So, and then-
started. I like
Yeah, and then you ended up making one for Metroid Prime Remastered plus Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, so it started
And
with
I'm like, you know what?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, you know what? Let's make more of them. And then we're going
Exactly.
to show each other on the podcast. So I've made one for Nico, and he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've made
So I
two
guess-
because I don't know, I felt inspired that day, but yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I
ju-
want to see yours because I haven't seen your new ones yet.
So, like, let's start with the OG. So that was your OG tweet, like Wii Sports, Nintendo Switch 2 plus Wii Sports Resort, which is actually a good idea. I like this
I'd
idea.
buy it. I totally buy that.
I
yeah.
would totally buy that. Like, I have so many good memories with Wii Sports that, I like it.
Dude, that'd be fire. It'd be sick.
Then I made this one, the Metroid Prime Trilogy,
This one's cool.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which I also posted on Twitter, and it became a banger tweet. Like, people were actually getting excited for that, and now I kind of felt
sounds
bad
sick.
because I was like, okay, I wanted to meme, but maybe it's a good idea.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. The idea of like having all four of those games wrapped into like one cartridge would be
Yep.
awesome. I mean, it would make it so much easier to like play them all and really get a grasp of the whole story.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then again, the Metroid Prime 4 stories is like not connected with the first three, so you can just ignore them. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
fair.
see
Fair
I see
enough.
what you're saying. Yeah, so this is the one that we know about. And do you want me to start with mine, or do you want me to start with yours?
We'll just start with mine. Just yeah, we'll just do that.
So get ready, bada beam, bada boom.
Boom! Super Mario 3D All Stars Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Man,
finally,
look
at that.
The game that was missing from that 3D All Stars collection, and there was no way to play it besides that. Oh my god, I love it. So Nathan, what is new about this one? What's included in the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition that wasn't in the first one?
Okay, so the only new thing is that they added Galaxy 2.
Okay, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. They didn't do anything else beyond that.
I was expecting, 4K, 120 FPS, mouse mode for... No. Okay.
It's in HD. It's in 1080p, but that's it.
Hey, I'm picking that up. No, I don't know if I would pick that one up. I'm not sure.
I would have rather gotten this than the Galaxy 1 Plus 2 from last year.
Yeah, I agree that was weird. But, cool. That's kind of funny.
There you go. I want to see yours now. I'm very curious.
So, my first one is a third-party Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And, we talked about Capcom a lot. So, Capcom is actually getting ready to release Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Resident Evil 4 Remake.
That's so dumb. Oh, my God. That's really funny.
Why would you pick in between the old RE4 or the remake? Just have them both on one single cartridge.
I like that you specifically picked the Wii edition.
Yeah.
Not just like the original.
No, I really wanted it to be, Wii Sports. I wanted
this
to keep
is
the
Nintendo
Wii theme.
after all. It's got to be the Wii edition.
And you got to have like that epic title. Like I feel like it has a nice ring to it. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Switch 2
plus Resident Evil 4.
You got to put that on Twitter later. That's really funny.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna, retweet yours and post this one. I'm saving it. I just wanted to, have them exclusively on the podcast.
I posted the 3D All Stars one right before we started this.
Okay. Oh, spoilers!
So that way, well, you wouldn't get. I didn't want you to get spoiled.
That's cool. So that was my first idea, and
all right. What's the other one?
Okay, the other one. You know how I relaunched like Super Nico Maker, where I play, Mario Maker levels.
Yeah. Oh, I already know where this is going.
Well, how about Super Mario Maker 2 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Wonder Builder,
Okay, that's actually sick.
It
looks such
cool,
a cool
right?
idea. That's a really cool idea. I could actually see that being real too.
Yeah,
like, genuinely.
Sadly, I think this might be more possible than a Super Mario Maker 3 at this point.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll probably end up getting something like this.
Yeah, so you know how they had this extra game themes in Mario Maker 2, and we only have one, but it's plural, but there's only one. Well, this is why, gamers, because Wonder Builder is coming on Switch 2. So
hell yeah. This is actually pretty hype. I would absolutely get this. This is cool.
So yeah, I think this should be like a recurring segment. We should make a couple more boxes every few weeks and just present them.
I'm down with that. Yeah, like I brought it up to you a few days ago, but like this could just be a gimmick Twitter account.
Oh, for sure.
Just like it's literally just called like Switch 2 editions, and then it's just like really dumb Switch 2 editions or really cool ones like that one.
Well, it's cool, but it's also dumb because I get what you're
both.
saying. It's cool because yay, we can now make Mario Wonder levels, but it's dumb because why do I have to play Mario Maker 2 again? Can you just make Mario Maker 3? I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
really funny.
That was it for the special middle segment, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I was like worried that you were gonna accidentally pick the same one as me when you said that you were making one at the same time. Like, oh, I hope he's not doing a 3D All Stars one.
No, I didn't think about that.
We both made like
one.
the same thing by accident.
Like my very first idea was Resident Evil because I just received, the Resident Evil on Switch too. So I was like, you know what? What about RE4 and RE4 Remake? But let's make it even dumber. Like Wii Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Wii Edition.
Kind of playing on the
edition.
Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Like, Nintendo did it, so why can't I do it,
You might as well, yeah. Make the title as long as possible.
Like, why not,
Dude, there's so many more that we could make. I'll need to, dig through like Wii and GameCube games with like obnoxious titles, and then try to tie that together, make a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, and you can mix a bunch of franchises together for absolutely no reason, and it will.
Yeah.
Like, just think of all the Zelda games you could, like all the Zelda things you could make.
Oh,
like
yeah. You
the
could do a
possibilities
billion
are-
for Zelda.
Yeah, they're endless, dude. So, Link's Awakening, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Oracle of Ages, plus Oracle of Seasons? Question mark? You know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know, those types of of boxes. So, yeah. I think this is the time to go for the Q&A. If you are
Okay.
ready, I didn't
I'm
send the
ready.
questions first, so I'm sorry. They might be new to you. I typically send them beforehand.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Hopefully they're not too difficult. Well, the first one is not too difficult because it's just a question by Jay Friesen. Can you beat Bella Bell Park without touching a coin? I don't know.
Can you do it?
I don't know. We'll
Guess
have
we'll
to
find
try.
out.
But the
Yes.
reason why I picked this question is because I had one for you, Nathan. Can you beat
Okay.
Bella Bell Park touching every single coin? Question mark.
We'll have to find out when the game comes out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
coming
gonna
out
be
in
doing,
2 weeks.
I don't actually know which video, because I do want to do at least one video on the DLC. I don't know if I'm going to do something like that or just trying to like 100% all the challenges. I'll
Yeah.
have to wait and see, because I'm not really sure how it's even really going to work.
Yeah, the only thing we've seen
yeah.
is that there's a bunch of challenges and there's a bunch of multiplayer, but how does this all work together? We still don't know, but
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
yeah, we'll see when it comes out. Okay. Question number 2 from Matt Go Fast 2003. Which of those 4 3DS games is the worst? Okay, well,
The first one.
it's the first one.
I've already read it all. The first one.
Let's just name them for, the people at home that are just watching
just
the audio.
listening. Yeah.
They're just listening. My Spotify people, hello Spotify members, please follow. We
Shout out
love you.
Spotify members.
Shoutouts. So, which one is worse? Paper Mario Sticker Star, Mario Party Island Tour, Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, or Mario Sports Superstars?
Obviously, Sticker Star.
It's Sticker Star, dude. Sticker
Obviously.
Star is just, it's bad. It's just not fun. There's nothing good about Paper Mario Sticker Star. That's...
Yeah,
just-
the only thing I like about it is the music. It does have some good music. That's about it. Everything
Yeah,
else sucks.
I guess. I can agree with that. Like Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, it's meh, it's okay. It's like
I mean, it's
Mario-
not really a bad game. It's more just like pointless.
Yeah, it's
like
pointless.
there's no reason for it to really exist, because when it came out, you could only share levels locally. You couldn't like download them, or you couldn't throw them online or download levels online. That would have actually been a great feature if you're able to do that, but no, you just can't do that in this game.
No, they decided that no. It's Nintendo being Nintendo, like we say that a lot, but yeah, they always have those weird limitations that kind of ruin the potential for some games. And Mario Sports Superstars, I mean, I don't even think I played it.
It's
but
like
it's
I've
sports
played
game.
a little bit. It's just a mediocre sports game. There's not much to it.
Yeah.
Like the only unique thing about it is that there are a bunch of amiibo cards that you could get with the game, and the amiibo cards can be used to, I think, unlock some sort of mini game, and you can like level up your character depending on which card that you have.
And
That's about it. It's just a sports game. There's not much to really say about it.
yeah, didn't you post a video on Bandy's Bin where you show that you have them all? Those
Oh
cards?
yeah.
So,
yeah,
yeah,
I
you-
did that
you-
pretty recently.
So that means you're a big fan of Mario Sports Superstars. But no, that-
That's the best one here. I love Mario Sports Superstars.
But yeah, I get the card thing. It's kind of neat. So just because of that, it's okay. It's a good game. Mario Party Island Tour, it's all right.
I mean, this one's debatably the worst as well,
yeah.
but there's decent mini games in it, so
Yeah.
I'll at least give it that.
It has,
Where
like,
Sticker Star really has no redeeming qualities at all.
No, the battle is boring. The levels are uninspired. The story, who cares? The music's all right. Music's all right. So, but yeah, no Mario Party. Wait, Paper Mario. Is the
Paper
worst.
Mario.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, thank you for the question. Question 3 by DWCVA305. Are either of you interested in the next generation PlayStation and or Xbox?
It's funny you asked that, because Xbox just teased Project Helix
Yeah,
very recently,
their newest console.
which is their next Xbox. I mean, personally, I don't really care about either of these. I'm very interested in the Steam machine, which is just going to be like a big console box for Steam games.
Yep.
That's something I think I will end up using a lot. I use my Steam Deck quite a bit, but the Steam Machine I will really use a lot more, because the Steam Deck, like, it's pretty limited on its power. It can't really play games at a very high resolution just because it's a handheld. But the Steam Machine, it should be able to play most stuff at a very solid resolution and decent frame rate. So yeah, when that comes out, whenever that'll be, I'll be playing that. The other consoles, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, same. Like PS6, like I have a PS5 and I barely play it, and there's not a lot of exclusive games. And at this point, I feel like the improvements that games are making, I don't see
they're not
them
gonna look
or
any better.
care about them. Like, oh, you have like special ray tracing effects on every single one of your hair. Okay, is the game fun? No, but you have ray tracing on, I don't care about that anymore.
It's it just kind of feels like the games on like especially the exclusives on like PlayStation and Xbox haven't evolved since like the PS3 and the 360 era. It's just the same games over and over and over again, but they look slightly better every time.
Yep.
And if you like that kind of game, that's great. But like, I've already played those kinds of games before, and I want something new. I want something a little bit different. So I'm not interested. Like, if they're really going for more power for the PS6 or the Xbox 720, whatever the hell they're going to call it.
They should call it
the 720. That'd actually be hype. Then I'll get it. Just for the name. If their big push is like, oh, the graphics will actually be in 8K, it's like, okay, no one's gonna notice the difference. Who cares?
I barely notice 4K. Well, on a big screen, I do. Like
4K. I think 4K is kind of like the limit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, text is basically perfectly legible. Exactly. There's virtually no artifacting or anything around text. Like, that's always, for me, like, the best way to tell how high resolution is the text on the screen. How blurry is that text? And in 4K, it's, like, not blurry whatsoever. Yeah.
So 8K
I don't know.
Doesn't interest me. So, no, I'm not interested. Like, at this point, I feel like graphics, they are perfect the way they are. Just improve the game, make them easier to develop for, faster. Like, I don't know, because game dev cycle is also getting ridiculously long. Like,
they gotta shorten the dev cycles.
So instead of
we can't be having this like one game every 10 years. Like, the human lifespan's not that long. Like, you can't take that long making one game. You got to find a way to speed it up a little bit.
So that's the thing they should focus on, in my opinion, instead of focusing on, new hardware, and especially with the prices of RAM, CPU, GPU, and everything going all crazy right now. Like, are you going to pay $2,500 for a PS6? No one's going to do that. Well, of course, some people will do, but not me. So just focus on, making it easier or faster to develop for. I don't know how. I'm not into game dev. I don't know anything about it, but in my opinion, focus on this before focusing on the next gen console.
These companies, I think it's fine that these companies release AAA games, but I think what they miss, and this is something that Nintendo's always done well, is they're not afraid to release games that aren't going to sell like insane numbers. Like, Nintendo releases so many like AA games where it's like, oh, here's like a Kirby game that's only going to sell a couple million. Where like with someone like Sony or Microsoft, they want all their games to sell like 10 million, 15 million copies. It's considered a failure if it's only a couple million. And that's because like it costs so much to make games. Like, they need to be willing to make smaller games in between their major titles.
Yep.
I think that's like if they can do that, then you have me more interested in these consoles. But they have not done that at all for this current generation. So I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, Sony, I think, is starting to maybe get that because they released this new Metroidvania of God of War. I think it's God of War Sons of Sparta.
I think they are starting to kind of do do but
they're starting to.
They have a long ways to go.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo has this figured out, so.
They figured it out ages ago. Yeah.
Yep. They saw the dev cycle. They're like, you know what? Okay, let's try.
Even
else.
if it takes 10 years to make a new Mario Kart, you're still gonna get like 10 smaller Mario games, some spin-offs. You got like Mario parties, and then like tons of Kirby's games. Like even for like Zelda, it takes forever to do 3D Zeldas, but like Echoes of Wisdom came out. Then there was Wind Waker HD, Link's Awakening HD, a full remake. Like, they can do stuff like that. They have the IPs for it. They're just choosing to not do that.
Yeah. So totally agreed. Don't care about these PS6 and Xbox 720.
At least for now, I don't care. Well, unless they change their habits, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox just got a new CEO, so things might brighten up. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe things will change, but yeah, I don't know. All right, what's next?
Brayden the Gamer. Are you guys sick and tired of the Nintendo negativity that's been happening? You know, the AI thumbnails and rage bait videos? Because I'm sick of being called a shill for just being excited and or getting a Switch 2 game. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah. I think it's a little tiresome. But I think something else that's important to keep in mind, Brayden, is don't let people tell you that you're a shill just because you like something. Like, if you truly enjoy, like, playing whatever game series it is, if you buy all the games, who cares what anyone thinks? Like, that's up to you. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone says online. Like,
for sure.
I agree. The discourse is definitely annoying, but at the end of the day, if you want to buy every single Mario game on the Switch 2, or every single Pokemon game, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to worry about what anyone says.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think the only reason why there is so much negativity online is because it gets clicks. People click on those things. Like, if you make a video, I enjoy Mario Tennis Fever, no one cares. But if you make Mario Tennis Fever is the worst one I've ever seen, wow, I'm going to click on that. Why?
I mean, like, I think, just to be real, I think both of us have participated in this too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, you used to do you had that Not a Hero series. Like, Mario's not a hero, Sonic's not a hero.
You're calling me out like that, bro?
I'm gonna also, I made those triggered videos for years.
Yeah, they work.
Okay, we've participated in this.
Of course,
because they get clicks.
Yeah, we
But
did.
like, now I just don't care anymore. Like, I'm bored of doing that.
Yep.
So yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what, like, people online say. Like, just because, like, me or Nico have an opinion on something doesn't make that the correct opinion. Like, whatever you like is whatever you like, and that's totally fine.
Exactly. And I would even extend that to not only online, but in real life too. Like, just be yourself. Like, you like to do something, you like to play a game, fine. Do that thing. Play that game. Meet that person. Travel there. Do whatever. Who cares what people think? Like, I feel like so many people are obsessed with other people's opinion or how it might show up online if people take a picture. Who gives a crap, dude? It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Who
and
cares?
like, I understand, because I definitely used to have that mindset where I was super worried about what people thought of me, especially like in my early to mid 20s. I was really worried about that. But over the past few years, it's just gotten to a point where it's just like, you know, I'm just going to say what I think about, like, whatever game I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And if people don't like it, like, that's fine. It's okay to have different opinions.
Yeah, I think this is part of, growing up. Eventually, you realize that who gives a shit? Sorry.
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
beep that one. Oh, no.
Oh, my God, you said a swear word.
Ah! All right, Brayden, that was a
funny.
great question, though. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for that
good
one.
question.
Okay, the last question comes from JHTheMan99. Really loving the podcast. Thank you. My question: what are you guys' strong interests besides gaming?
Besides gaming.
Yeah.
Well, I have gotten very into fitness recently over the past year or so. I mean, I've kind of been on and off with exercising, but especially this year and last year, I've really, really locked into that.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of fitness content as well. So I watch a lot of those creators, and I've gotten into finance channels as well. I find those to be very interesting. Besides that, I think that's really about it. I still think my main thing is like gaming stuff. I just think it's super interesting to kind of watch how everything unfolds as the years go on.
Yeah.
But that's about it for me.
Yeah, for me, well, we already discussed this with Nathan. It's running. I just discovered running last summer, and now I'm completely addicted. If I look at my freaking TikTok algorithm, it's only runners TikTok. It's only people giving running tips and tricks.
Yeah.
And
I have lots of lifting shorts on my my YouTube now.
Once you start doing those stuff, I don't know, it feels like the algorithm and you keep watching these and you just get more and more into it. Now I use Strava to track my runs. I registered for a half marathon, and I'm also planning to register for a full marathon next October. So
nice.
I am fully ready to do the running stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm mostly passionate about, because like I said, like you said, I'm running out of time to do a bunch of things, balancing work, fun, family, and all of that stuff. So that's everything I can fit in my schedule. So I work, I play some video games, I run a lot, and that family time and all that stuff. That is pretty much the only interest like that I have time to do.
Yeah, and I do try to balance out like friend and family as well. It's really hard for me to do that because I live so far away from most of my family. I live next to a couple of friends. Like I know everyone knows that I've been friends with Carl for forever.
Yeah.
Carl actually recently purchased a house as of a few months ago.
Neat.
So he's finally into that, which is awesome. But that also means now he has to work a lot more to make sure he can pay for the house. So it's really hard to find time to see him. Ever since that has happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to like try to find time to do all that stuff and still keep up with all the gaming things.
Yeah, there's always this meme like when you're a kid, you have all the time in the world, but you don't have the money, so you got to make choices. And then when you're an adult, you have not all the money in the world, but you have adult money.
Yeah.
So you can buy all the games and then put them there. And then call it your backlog because I don't have time to play it. So it's kind of funny.
What I want to do, I don't know if I'll do this, but like when I'm like 40, I'm just going to like quit everything and I'm going to actually play the whole backlog.
Oh,
like, all right, finally. I've been sitting in this all these games have been sitting here for 20 years. Let's actually play them finally.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Right. I don't know. I don't think I'll actually do that, but
I
think as I get older, I will actually like have more time to chip through like a lot of the older games that I've never got to play.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make choices, and eventually you might just decide to make less work or less fitness, less gaming.
Yeah,
you pick and choose.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm deliberately making the choice to work a lot more because like I'm still young, so I want to be able to put in like really like high quality work while I can. So yeah, like the 100% marathon videos, it's like the reason I'm like doing all those now is because in 10, 15, 20 years, I'm not going to have the reflexes or the energy to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do like these crazy challenges while I still have like the energy to do so.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially for those big projects.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, that was a great question as well. Thank you, the Man 99, and that was the last question for the day, which means, sadly, the podcast is over.
That
and Reggie, oh my God, I'm looking at like the GPS thing, and his car is still running in circles.
It's still he's got to be getting dizzy after all that time.
Hopefully he'll manage to get out of there.
We'll get him on next time. We'll get him on next week. We're all going to play Super Mario Titans, and it's going to be a great time. I can't wait.
It's going to be amazing, dude. I'm so hyped for this. So thank you.
Yes. Super Mario Titans. Let's go.
It's a Game of the Year edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, featuring Bella Bell Park. There you go.
Yes. Bella
Bell
Park 2.
Thank you so much for watching the podcast. We'll see you next week as per usual. And don't forget to drop a like, drop a follow, and do all that funny social media stuff. Yay.
We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.